Good morning, everyone. Over the past few years, European businesses have been facing an increasing number of regulations, especially concerning environmental laws. These new rules, although aimed at making the EU more sustainable, are causing serious concerns for companies, both large and small, across the continent. The question to everyone's mind is whether these regulations, often referred to as red tape, are stifling Europe's growth. The European Union introduced the Green Deal in 2019 with the goal of making the bloc net zero in emission by 2050. It also aims to transform Europe's economy into one based on recycling and reuse. While these ambitions are important for tackling climate change, the regulations that come with them are proving difficult to manage for businesses. For example, the Italian lingerie company Yamame, which previously focused on fabric design for the products, now spends considerable time ensuring that every material they use is sustainable. They are also required to report on various aspects of production, from energy use to labor conditions, all as part of the new rules. It's not just large companies that are affected. Small and medium-sized enterprises, which make up a significant portion of the EU's economy, are also feeling the pressure. Many lack the resources to manage the extra paperwork or hire consultants to help them comply with the new regulations. A report by the European Commission found that 15 new Green Deal laws from 2022 would cost businesses an extra 2.3 billion euros in administrative costs. For smaller companies, this is a huge burden, often diverting resources away from innovation and growth. Business leaders and politicians are increasingly concerned about the impact of this red tape on Europe's competitiveness. Some argue that while environmental laws are necessary, the EU's regulations are often excessive and difficult to implement. There is now a growing demand for a new industrial deal, which aims to reduce unnecessary bureaucracy and ensure regulations are realistic for businesses to follow. In response to these concerns, former European Central Bank Chief Mario Draghi will soon release a landmark report on EU competitiveness. This report is expected to suggest reforms to reduce the regulatory burden and make it easier for businesses to grow while staying compliant. While the EU's environmental goals are essential for a sustainable future, there is growing concern that the increasing amount of paperwork is making it harder for European businesses to remain competitive. Balancing the need for regulations with the importance of business growth is critical for the EU's future, and changes to the current system may be necessary to ensure that Europe remains a global economic leader. This ongoing debate will shape the future of the European economy, and it is crucial to strike the right balance between sustainability and growth. Thank you for listening.